Jets Nation, welcome back to another Jets Media live stream. Today is a great day to be a freaking New York Jets fan. He fires it over the middle, touchdown! Garrett Wilson! The New York Jets tie the football game! Ah! It's a toss to Breece Hall. Breece Hall cuts up the middle. Breece Hall's loose! Breece Hall's gone! Breece Hall is gone! He walks into the end zone! That's a Jets touchdown! Sauce Gardner's there for the game winner! That's New York Jets, new Aaron Rodgers style of football right there. Breaking news! The New York Jets got him! Aaron Rodgers is officially a member of the New York Jets! The vibe amongst his fan base is just a really awesome thing to watch our fans have a reason to be excited. This Jets team is ready to take flight this year.
We're going to show the world today what Jets football is about. Let's go. All we need is us. All we need.
I got high expectations for them, and you should too. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's go Jets. Jets.
Jets, Jets, Jets.
Let's go! Yo, Jets Nation, welcome back to Jets Media. We got the Aaron Rodgers restructured contract details. Finally, we saw a report last night that Aaron Rodgers and the Jets have agreed on a brand new contract, and now we officially have the details of it. And folks, Aaron Rodgers just took a $35 million pay cut. He turned a 2-year, $110 million deal into a 2-year, $75 million deal. Want to know why? Because Aaron Rodgers trusts this Jets organization, and he is taking less money so the New York Jets can build around him for these next 2 seasons. This tells us that Aaron Rodgers expects to play more than just 1 season, and there's still some options for him to play beyond the 2 years contract. So it's a fully guaranteed 2-year deal worth $75 million, less than $40 million per year for Aaron Rodgers. And then after the 2-year contract, they're basically options for Aaron Rodgers. If he wants to continue playing, he can take those options. If he wants to play year 3, year 4, year 5 with the Jets, he is more than welcome to. It just so happens if he's still having fun with the game, how's his body holding up? Those are the factors that Aaron Rodgers is going to weigh. But this is a great sign, Jets fans, and this is more great news. I mean, there's just great news flying from every freaking direction about these New York Jets, and the fact that Aaron Rodgers is taking a team-friendly deal tells you everything you need to know about this New York Jets organization. How Joe Douglas, Woody Johnson, Jaime, Robert Saleh, everybody upstairs has been doing a phenomenal job ever since Aaron Rodgers got into the building. Well, you got to say they did a phenomenal job to get him in the building in the first place, because there was all these narratives and all these people trying to make Aaron Rodgers into this person he's not, that he's selfish, he's a me person, he's too big of an ego, he's only looking for himself, and he's proving everybody wrong, right? He did spite the Green Bay Packers a little bit by forcing their hand to give him a player-friendly deal. And when he came to the Jets inherited that player-friendly deal. And he said, you know what? I like you guys. I love the vision. I want to win here. I'm going to take a pay cut. I'm going to help you guys out financially so we can go win this damn thing, right? This is freaking awesome stuff, Jets fans. This is the type of things that really gets me excited. Because when you bring in Aaron Rodgers and he has all this positive energy just spewing all over the place, and then you see that he is taking a $35 million total pay cut, bringing a 2-year, $110 million fully guaranteed deal into a 2-year, $75 million deal. Some people might think it's not that big of a deal. No, it is. This is a big freaking deal for this organization because it tells Us Jets fans, I don't care about the national NFL narrative and what they have to say about this, but it tells us as Jets fans that we finally have an organization that is doing the right thing. And we get a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers that is becoming selfless, somebody that everybody pins that he is selfish. Oh, he's all about me. Oh, he's all about me, big ego. I mean, it couldn't have been more wrong. How many people said if Aaron Rodgers goes to the Jets, he's going to burn that organization to the ground. He's a head case. He's not going to be able to handle the Jets media. He's not going to be able to handle the New York big market. He's only about himself. He's just going there because the Jets are willing to pay him money. Where are you guys at? Because that was all false. Not happening. The man takes a gigantic pay cut, and he wants to stay here long term. That's another thing that people were trying to spin. Oh, Rodgers, the Jets gave up all of that for a 1-year rental? Guess again. He's here for 2 years guaranteed, and there's still options for him to play beyond 2 years. And you heard Aaron Rodgers speak to the media this morning, and he said, the Jets gave up too much for me for just to play 1 season. As long as I'm having fun, as long as my body is holding up, I'm going to keep playing. And he even talked about it was a dream of his to play into his 40s. He talked about Tom Brady playing to 45. Hey, Jets fans, guess what? We might have Aaron Rodgers for the next 2 to 3, dare I say 4 seasons. Now, I do just want to focus on this season, but the future is looking good for this organization because this is so magnificent. You want to know why? It frees up money for this Jets team to be really aggressive for other players, not only for this offseason, but next offseason. This is a great move, Jets fans. Let's go. I am so hyped up right now. Jets fans, you should be hyped up too. If you guys are not already, please do me a favor by simply hitting that like button if you're pumped up for Aaron Rodgers taking this $35 million pay cut. $35 million. Less than $40 million per year Aaron Rodgers is making. You kidding me? Less than $40 million per year. $37.5 million he's making. And I'm pretty sure his cap hit is a little under $9 million for the season because that's how the contract is structured. So this is just another tale time, man. This is unreal. And I just want to talk to Jets fans real quick because we're used to having to pay a Jets tax. And a Jets tax basically once was where the Jets would have to overpay players to force them to come to the Jets just to get some players to sell some tickets. For example, Le'Veon Bell, we had to pay a Jets tax because the only way he came to the Jets is if we overpaid him. Tremaine Johnson, terrible signing. The reason why we gave him a big contract was to try to get the biggest cornerback available on the market at that time. The Jets usually have to overpay for players. Well, now players are taking pay cuts on this team. Are you kidding me? It's a completely different era, folks. A completely different era for these New York Jets. And soak it in. This is fantastic. Don't let any hater try to say anything because all of the negativity about Rodgers coming to the Jets, all of the narratives that they tried to spin our way is being proven incorrect and false pretty much daily at this point. Oh, Rodgers can't handle all the microphones. He's not going to be able to do this. He's not going to be able to do that. He's all about himself. He's going to burn the Jets organization to the ground. You couldn't have been more wrong because this man took less money because he believes in this organization. He sees what's going on. He sees the culture that Joe Douglas has built here, what Robert Saleh has done. He sees the talent on this team. And Aaron Rodgers is not no dummy. He understands that he sees something special. And the only way to make this a sustainable winning organization with Aaron Rodgers still in the building, Rodgers is thinking to himself, you know what? If I really want to end off my career with a Super Bowl winning trophy, I should take a pay cut because that is what's going to give us the best opportunity to go out there and win a championship for this organization. And he does it. He does it, bro. He does it. That is absolutely fantastic, man. Jets fans, soak this in. I am so freaking excited right now, and Jets fans, you should be too, because the fact that he took this deal, music to my ears. Let's get into the chat. Let's see what people have to say. Good contract, baby. You know it. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. This opens up so many options for the next 2 years. Financial flexibility for the next 2 seasons. Yes, indeed. OMG, I love Rodgers. Me too. Damn, we really finna be nice. Thank you, haters, for confirmation. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Jets, Jets, baby. You know it. You know it. Yeah, anybody that says that immediately gets banned from the chat. I don't care if you get your feelings hurt. You're banned if you're saying any of that nonsense in the chat. Next year is a hit of 38. Still great shape. You know it. You know it. Finally, we turn the New York Jets into a destination for free agents to come, right? Usually, the Jets would have to, like I said earlier, overpay for players to come here. Now, players are going to take pay cuts in order to pull up. I love it. I absolutely love it. 2 words. Holy shit. Same, bro. Same. Jets all day, baby. You know it. Don't worry, Devontae will be here next year. Okay, if that happened, I don't know what I'll do. What do you think is TD Finstock response to this? We'll find out tonight on the AFC East Roundtable. Now we can afford Cook. You know it. Who are free agents next year? Because now I'm curious. Honestly, I don't even know. Did not look that far ahead because I'm so focused on this season, man. I'm so focused on this season. From day one, I'm still in awe. We got Aaron freaking Rodgers. Tyrone, me freaking too, baby. This is awesome news, says Michael. 100%. Dalvin Cook, we waiting for you. Yes, we are. Now the trade doesn't seem as bad. Rodgers committing for at least 2 years and a pay cut. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Some people said that we overpaid for Aaron Rodgers for a 1-year rental. Well, guess what? It is way more than a 1-year rental. And he takes less money for this team to build around him. What more can you ask for Aaron Rodgers? I guess the next thing that Aaron Rodgers just needs to do is just go out there on the football field and play good football and help turn this organization into a freaking winner. That's next. He's done everything else. He's done everything. How is he going to handle the success? How is he going to handle the failure? That's the next test. Because it's not going to be all roses, folks. This Jets team is going to hit adversity. Adversity can strike right out of the gate, or it can strike midway through the season, at the end of the season, but it's inevitable. This Jets team is going to be hit with some type of adversity, and I'm really intrigued to see how Aaron Rodgers and this team handles it, because that's what's going to be. I hear reports Cook is visiting the Jets Sunday. So I saw this from Craig Carton. I cannot take Craig seriously. I know Craig Carton, not personally, but I know how he does his thing, and I'm not taking that serious. But I hope he's right. That's for sure. Hell effing yes. We the people. Let's go. See ya. Haha, thank you, Richie. Jets live rent-free in that guy's head. Facts. Anybody that speaks that kind of nonsense is out of here. So this is basically a 5-year deal. It's basically a 2-year deal with fully guaranteed money that could be up to a 5-year deal if he wants to play. There's options in the contract. That's what it is. So the fact that he took a $35 million pay cut, because, folks, let's do the math. Rodgers was due $55 million per year, and it went down to $37.5 million per year. I cannot begin to talk how significant that is for this freaking team, man. I can't. And Jets, with the super chat, discount double check. Thank you so much, and we appreciate that donation big time. Discount double check. You already know it. I cannot wait for the discount double check to happen. I cannot wait to see that discount double check week 1 against the damn Buffalo Bills. I can't wait. I can't wait. Jets fans, things are happening. This is a great day. There's been so many great days, but this is one of the best days since Aaron Rodgers got here, in my opinion. Because we've been hearing rumblings about a restructured contract for months since he got here, but now we can finally talk about it. We can finally see exactly what he did. And he did it. An actual $35 million pay cut? Are you joking me, Aaron Rodgers? You're joking me. You're joking. Like, some people on the outside probably don't understand how significant this is. I'm serious. Like, this is a moment of this organization, of its proof that we're finally turning this team around. They're finally. It's been a long time. All we had to do is build a foundation, build a culture, draft right, bring in people all with the same mindset, and Rodgers came here, and he is having the time of his life, folks. He's having the time of his life. And I just find it hilarious how all the haters and all the people that said all the craziness when Rodgers came here is being proven incorrect and false by the days. It's unreal. Glenn asks, how much is guaranteed? So, originally, it was a 2-year, $110 million fully guaranteed deal, and they reworked it to a 2-year, $75 million fully guaranteed deal. So, we took a $35 million pay cut. That's it. That frees up so much flexibility. The league is shivering in fear, and if they're not, if they think we're the same old Jets still, let them. Let them. Can care less. We'll go out there on the football field and prove it with the talent that we got, with the culture that we got, with the dogs that we got on this damn team, bro. Paul Boy Green's in the chat. Sweet Lord, have mercy. You know it, Boy Green. Let's go. I know you're pumped up. I'm going to lose my gosh darn bananas. I'm going to lose it. Now go get me Quan Alexander. Go get me Dalvin Cook. Go get me another player, why don't you? This is unreal, folks. We're finally doing it. We're finally becoming that team that people want to come play for a discounted price. I can't stress enough how significant that is. Thinking back on where this team once was, where we had to overpay for players that hit their prime on other teams to come over here, and now we have players like Aaron freaking Rodgers agreeing to a $35 million pay cut? What? That's not the same old Jets that all these people want to keep holding on to. It's not. Nice try, though. Oh, same old Jets. They're going to find a way to jet. Yeah, keep saying that. Because this is literally proof that that's not the freaking case anymore. You can hold on to that because Dolphins fans cannot stop talking about us on Twitter. It's kind of ridiculous. And it's only them. It's not Bills fans. It's not Patriots fans. I don't understand why we live rent-free in Miami Dolphins fans' heads. That rivalry is on another level all of a sudden. But not just them. Every time I see a positive Jets tweet, I go underneath it. All I see is just people hating on them. And let them. We have a target on our backs now. We are a team that people want to bring down. We are a team that has so much positive energy around us where the people that just don't like to see that are trying to bring us down because they're jealous. They don't enjoy it. How come the Jets are getting all this love? Screw them. Mid, 6-win team. Washed up. I mean, I can go on and on and on. The next thing is to prove it on the football field. But I do want to talk to all the people. I wish I can just, talk to the people that told me, Richie, why do you want Aaron Rodgers if he's going to come here and just rip your organization to part? Oh, you're in for a rude awakening with Rodgers. Oh, he's all me. Oh, he's all selfish. Oh, he doesn't care about the team. He just cares about himself. You couldn't have been more wrong. You could not have been more wrong, which I find hilarious. I find that comical, actually. Look at his face. He's laughing at you guys, too. He's like, really? When there's an organization that treats him properly, this is what he does. He's a fantastic mentor. He's a fantastic leader. He's a fantastic person. Are you kidding me? He is developing Zach Wilson before our eyes. He's turning Garrett Wilson into his own version of Devontae Adams. Now, I don't know if Garrett Wilson's going to become a Devontae Adams this season, but now we hear Rodgers going to be here more than one season. I think it's going to be pretty darn good this year. And then year 3 with Garrett Wilson. Woo! We got Aaron Rodgers instilling a culture in this team. And folks, I also want to say this. This is a really good sign for the future of this organization as well. Huge. Huge. Do you want to know why? Because even when Aaron Rodgers does decide to retire, whether that's in 2 years, 3 years, I don't know when, his impact on this team is going to really stick with them. His mindset, his way of doing things, right? He's not only developing Zach Wilson, he's developing the entire team. Because every football player needs to have a routine, and they're sitting back and watching how Aaron Rodgers approaches practice. They're watching how Aaron Rodgers approaches the meetings. They're watching how Aaron Rodgers is a leader, and they're soaking that in. A Super Bowl winning, 4-time MVP quarterback. They're soaking all that in. And that type of mindset, that type of leadership, that type of relationship with the game of football, how he approaches it, and his appreciation of life off the field is going to stick with this team when he is gone. And the best case scenario, which we're all hoping for, is when Aaron Rodgers retires, he passes the baton to Zach Wilson, and Zach Wilson's our franchise quarterback. Now, that's not 100% guaranteed. Zach Wilson has to fix a lot of things, but right now, it's looking pretty darn good. Zach Wilson is trending in the right direction. I know we haven't seen him in any preseason live action yet, but in training camp, Zach Wilson's looking really freaking good. He is making the strides. He had 2 years of experience. Now he's getting to sit back behind a Hall of Famer. And if all goes well, this team is going to be good for a long, long time. Because some people can't stop saying, oh, the Jets are going all in for Rodgers. They're going to be like the LA Rams in a few years. First of all, if we become the LA Rams, sign me up, because guess what? The Rams won a fucking Super Bowl. Excuse my language. Like, people are telling me, oh, Richie, if the Jets go all in to win this Super Bowl, yeah, well, you're not going to be able to do anything after that. I'll sell my soul for a Super Bowl. What? That won't happen anyway. But there's so many players in this organization that's developing and getting chemistry, and there's also so many players around the NFL that's looking at this Jets team like, damn, I want to be part of them. That's a fun team. Because we're sparked with so much youthful, exciting talent. And now we have a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers at the back end of his career that's ready to go all in for a Super Bowl, that's coming with this mentorship, leadership type of persona. Who doesn't want to be around that? Who does not want to be around that? Let's freaking go. Folks, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We got 70 likes. I think we can get this up to 100 if you're pumped up about this news. Hit that like button if you guys are enjoying, and consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. Let's go. Let's go. No one can tell me nothing right now. No one can tell me nothing. Come on now. Aaron Rodgers forced the Green Bay Packers to sign him to a player-friendly deal. And then he comes to the Jets. He's like, you know what? I'll make this a team-friendly deal now because I like you guys. I like the way you operate. I appreciate Joe Douglas. I like Robert Saleh. I love Nathaniel Hackett. This is it. This is the time. When you have a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers doing these types of things, it just shows you that the things that this Jets team is doing, it's finally happening. I've been waiting my whole life. I've been waiting my whole life for this. Whole life. How does a guy sign for a $100 million guaranteed contract, then say we not paying the $100 million, we only paying $75 since the 100? That's just not true, Glenn. He signed that with the Packers. We inherited a $110 million 2-year deal, and Aaron Rodgers said, you know what, I won't make you guys pay that. I'm going to turn it into a $75 million instead of $100. So I don't know what you're talking about. Austin comes in as a lifetime Packers fan, happy for Jets fans. Packers never went all in to win a Super Bowl, so Rodgers never felt compelled to change his contract. Jets are going all in. Respect. Respect to you, Austin. This is it. He sees that this Jets organization is doing everything that they possibly can to build around him to win a damn Super Bowl, and he respects that. And he understands the best possible way that this Jets team is going to win a Super Bowl is if he takes a pay cut. Right? That's it. You see all these other quarterbacks taking big contracts. Justin Herbert's gigantic contract. I mean, if you look at the details of Herbert's contract, the Chargers low-key have 2 years, a 2-year window to win because that cap hit doesn't hit for another couple years. But the point is, when you have a quarterback that's willing to sacrifice his bank account in order to win, it tells you so much about his character as an individual, and it tells you his connection with this organization, man. That's what it does. That's what it does. It's cool he's texting Jordan Love. He still has it in the back of his mind. Cool deal, Rodgers. Exactly. And some people are trying to make it seem he's not a good leader. He texted Jordan Love last night before training camp kicked off for the Packers to be himself. You don't have to be me, right? He's in Aaron Rodgers' shadow right now. He's giving Jordan Love, the guy that was drafted to the Packers to replace him, some advice. What negativity can you possibly spin from this? Try it. I will literally take that and bring it to the surface and destroy it because any negativity has no substance right now. That's my point. There's nothing negative you can say about this, about Aaron Rodgers. There's nothing. Try it. I dare you. Pull up. He already has plenty of money. He wants a Lombardi. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Party, let's get it started. Jets Forever is in the house. You love it. 40 touchdowns. Something's not right off. He had a $100 million contract, different than $100 million guaranteed. Union would not allow team not to pay. It's just not, Glenn, I don't know where you're getting this from, but when you have a contract, you are allowed to restructure it. And he agreed to restructure it. It's that simple. You don't got to dig deep, Glenn. I know you're upset because you're a Dolphins fan that the Jets are doing things right, but you don't got to try to pull off your theories on this and just realize it's simple. Aaron Rodgers took a $35 million pay cut. There's nothing more deeper than that. Nothing more deeper than that. Let's go. Funny how he had no problem taking a pay cut with us, rinse the Packers, and there's one common denominator. We treat him like he's wanted. We do treat him like he's wanted, man. Do we pay Quan now? I hope. I hope so. Salty Jets haters are mad they taking the L right now. It is true. The people are literally making themselves look stupid. 3 years, right? $9 million this year, $37.5 for 24 and 25. Yes. Yeah, he has it on the Packers, but guess what he is now? What is he now? I don't care what he did on the Packers. What is he now? Team player. That $110 million guarantee, you don't get that paid up front right away. When you sign a contract that says guaranteed money, it doesn't mean you get all that guaranteed money right away. That's down the line. So you restructure it, and those guaranteed money changes. When you get a contract and you sign it, and it says, like, for example, Glenn, let's just look at Justin Herbert's contract. Just so you can put in. So Justin Herbert, he signed. Where's the deal? Where's the money? Yeah, so Herbert will receive $218 million of guaranteed money. Herbert's not getting $218 million guaranteed in his bank account right now. That's going to be spread out for years. And they can restructure that if they want. When you get a contract and it says guaranteed money, you don't get that money right away. That just protects you from being cut, right? Because what it does is when there's not guaranteed money, for example, that means you can cut a player and you can relieve cap hit. Take away big cap relief. On this case, Rodgers had a $110 million guaranteed deal, and he shrunk it to $75 million because he is selfless. And all the people try to tell me he's selfish. You couldn't have been more wrong. You couldn't have been. Oh, he's got a big ego. Oh, he's going to drive this Jets fans crazy. He has done the opposite. He has done everything right this whole time. Love this fire, Richie. Let them know who the top dog going to be. You know it, Kalo. Ravens fan here, you guys are not only going to run the AFC East, you guys are going to destroy the East. Wow, Rodgers knows what he is doing. He wants more players and a ring. Look at this. Woo! Look at this take from a non-biased fan. See? Respect. Good luck to your Ravens this season, man. Hopefully Lamar Jackson goes crazy. I mean, he will go crazy. I'm actually a big Lamar Jackson fan. I love the way he plays the game at quarterback. So good luck to the Ravens this year, man. Respect to you. Say it again, Richie. He's done everything right so far. He's done nothing right. Right? He's done nothing. He's going to come here and tear this organization. You wish. I mean, that's what you wanted. All the people that said that, they were projecting their wants onto us. And now they're sitting back, oh, wow, that's not happening. Embrace the hate. I love the hate just as much as the love. The Packers' first is going to be 32nd overall. And I'm going to be very excited for that. Let's go. Are you going back to camp, Richie? Yes, I'm going back tomorrow. I will be going back tomorrow. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers has plenty of money. He wants a Super Bowl ring, and that is a selfless act. JETS, you know it. We crave the hate. It ain't new. Glenn Guy, perfect example. Glenn is awesome. He's not an idiot. I respect Glenn. But when he's saying something that's incorrect, I got to correct him. I love Glenn. Glenn is a great, great guy. By the way, I got my green Sauce Gardner jersey. He is going to have a big year. Brendan, let's go. I love that, man. Love that for you. Our team is too talented. Can't wait to destroy these teams this year. Facts. If the Dolphins are such a good team, why didn't they trade for Aaron? He wouldn't have even thought about it. They'd pay him $400 million. They got Tua. Do you think Cook is next to sign? Yeah, I do. Dalvin Cook is the next domino to fall, baby. And then our offense is ready to go. This is so unbelievable. It feels like I'm rooting for a different team. Yeah, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this, folks. Jets fans, we're not used to this. We're not. This isn't the same old Jets way. We're usually being the incompetent ones. Richie, I need your opinion. Do I go green, white, or black A-Rod jersey? I got the green one. But you just said you got a green Sauce jersey, no? So since you ordered, yeah, so you have a green Sauce jersey, Brendan, so I wouldn't go green. Maybe go white. I go white. If I were you, Brendan, actually, go get the throwback. Go get the throwback. Major shout out, Rich. Love your content. Watch every video. I hope to get to see you at a tailgate. Tickets still available. Yes, sir. Tickets are still available for Week 1 and Week 3 against the Bills Week 1 and Week 3 against the Patriots. If you want to pull up, Andre, let me know. Shoot me an email. Would love to have you, man. Appreciate you tuning in and showing love to the channel, brother. No one is paying enough attention to A-Rod's morale. He is having such a great time in New York. He's willing to be sacrificial. High team morale is probably worth 2 or 3 wins at least. Facts. The fact that this Jets team is becoming so close off the field, those are the types of teams that are special, man. Those are the types of teams that are special. Ali's in the house. Izzy Abanikenda is and will be better than Cook. You don't need Cook. I mean, I love Izzy, but you think Izzy is going to be better than a 4-time Pro Bowler? This is a season where I'm like, I've never had this mindset in my life as a Jets fan, but I'm ready. I'm not just going to overhype our youth and hope that they explode as rookies, where we're in a season where we can go all the way. Go get me Dalvin Cook. Go get me. It's not a knock on what we have. It's just let's load up. Let's load up. Injuries happen. If Breece Hall isn't the same person or it gets injured, God forbid, this team, they need Dalvin. If Dalvin doesn't sign here, it's not the end of the world. But if the Jets have enough money to do it and he's interested, you do it. It's a low risk, high reward for Dalvin Cook. That's why I want him. You're not committing 3 years to Dalvin. You're giving him a 1-year contract. That's it. Low risk, high reward. Why not get Cooks and really chase that chip? Exactly. This is a team that's going all in for a Super Bowl. If you have a player that wants to play for you, and he happens to be a 4-time Pro Bowler, and he's an offensive weapon, and a team that's been the worst offense since I've been watching this team, it feels like, why wouldn't you want him? I truly don't believe Aaron was ever a selfish player. Green Bay never drafted players for him to make a Super Bowl run right away, and we did that for Zach. Aaron can have whatever he wants here. It's awesome, man. It's so awesome that we have an organization that is making Aaron Rodgers feel at home, making him feel things like this. D-Rock, Richie just tuning in from the mall. What's good? What I missed? D-Rock, Aaron Rodgers took a $35 million pay cut so the Jets can build around him and go all in. That's what you missed. Let's go. Field Yates says the cap hits are $9 million this season and $17 million next year. Oh my gosh. Talk to me. Nice, Field Yates. I think we got to pull up Twitter because there's a lot of fun tweets. Look at RG3's tweet. The Jets players are going to play their mother fudging asses off for Aaron Rodgers. The main voluntary took $35 million pay cut so his team could have the flexibility to keep the current talent around him and acquire more over the next 2 years. Otherworldly team friendly. I love it. I'm going to retweet that. Jeff Darlington, Big Apple Aaron is reminding me more of Tampa Bay Tom. Refreshed and refreshing to a degree that's hard not to appreciate regardless of your previous perceptions. Facts, retweet. What else do we got here? Where's the Field Yates tweet? Let's find that. So, cap charges in 23 and 24. Oh, my God. Look at this, folks. Look at that. $8.8 million this year, $17 million next year. And the rest of it are like, my gosh. Aaron Rodgers' new deal with the Jets includes $75 fully guaranteed over the next 2 years. The deal also includes a non-guaranteed $37.5 year in 25 plus 4 additional years for cap purposes. So the Jets basically, in case you guys are not aware how this works, they pushed all that money, that $75 million guaranteed money, they pushed it back into later years in order to build around this team today. To make the cap charges this freaking low. Because remember when the news came out yesterday that there's a restructured contract that was agreed upon and the cap hit is $1 million this year and like $107 million in the year after? That was so misleading. That was before the restructured deal. It also includes a non-guaranteed $35.5 year in 25. That's significant. So if Aaron Rodgers has a good season this year, and then he plays next year and has a good season, the Jets have him under contract for another year, and it's not fully guaranteed, which means he can retire or we can cut him, whatever, and we're not paying him. That's the big difference. There's no dead cap money. There's no dead cap hit. That's the difference. Some people are wondering, what's guaranteed money even mean? Well, when you have guaranteed money, if you cut the player, you have dead cap. So after the first 2 years of the contract with the Jets and Rodgers are guaranteed, so you can't cut him Otherwise, you're paying him that type of contract no matter what. But in year 3, that $37.5 million is not guaranteed, which means the Jets could cut Aaron Rodgers hypothetically and not have to pay him that money. Or, what I would prefer, you pay him that $37.5 million in year number 3 if Rodgers wants to stay here. That's how it works. That's how it works. Wow. My man's in the chat. Richie, how's your summer been, my man? So happy that the Rodgers deal is done. Let's go get a Super Bowl. Also, for the AFC's Roundtable Tailgate, when do those tickets get sent out? So you're not going to get a ticket for the tailgate, Muttvales. Your name's going to be on a list. So when you get there, you just say your name and you'll get a wristband or something, since you already have tickets to the game. So don't worry about it, my man. Jets fans, use me as an F yeah button. Let's go. And a no trade and no tag clause. Very important as well. He's ours. You know, a lot of bandwagoners are going to become Jets fans. And honestly, I know people are going to be like, screw those bandwagon fans. But my perspective of it is, that's freaking awesome. We have people that want to be Jets fans. It used to be saying, I feel sorry for Jets fans. It's awesome. And obviously, we're not going to really appreciate them. Like, you're not an actual Jets fan. You haven't been through the suffering as us. But it's freaking cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. A $35 million pay cut? Jets Twitter, Jets YouTube, Jets Nation, Jets Instagram, Jets fans across the world. This is it. This is the season, man. I want to hit a record on the likes today. 121 likes. With 330 people watching, we need to get to 200 likes somehow. That needs to happen. I mean, Rodgers just took a significant pay cut, and that tells you so much about the current stage of this Jets organization, man. Do it. Let's go. Hit that like button. Let's go. Also, if anybody happens to have an extra ticket to training camp this Sunday and want to hook your boy up, I would love you. And would appreciate it. I am going tomorrow, but I also would love to go Sunday. Richie, you concerned at all about the O-line and why? Who? Not yet. We got to wait for Dwayne Brown to get out there and let preseason and training camp continue before I get worried. We keep Rodgers up all right this year. We win it. Yes, sir. Please, God, I know they have to practice to get in shape, but please wrap up the starting 22 in bubble wrap. I wish. If Rodgers plays like 2022, the Jets are in the playoffs. I mean, 26 touchdowns, 65 completion percentage, 3,500 yards, 12 picks. Like, for Jets quarterback standards, with how good the defense is going to be, obviously we want a better season than that, but, like, I don't know. This Jets team is better than that Packers team last year, and a lot. Rodgers dealt with a broken thumb last year that he played through. He had no chemistry with his receivers. His first year without Nathaniel Hackett. His first year without Devontae Adams. He's got Hackett back. He's got Garrett Wilson now. I mean, keep holding on to that, but it's not going to happen, basically. Y'all are fake fans, new fans, casual fans, bandwagon fans, box score fans. Y'all didn't earn this team. Who are you referring to, Jets Forever? Because not everybody are fake fans in this chat. I'm so hyped I can't sleep most nights dreaming about next season. Me too, man. When I'm in that pillow, I'm just dreaming about Rodgers dropping back and firing a bomb down to Garrett. Anybody else notice it's just Dolphins fans talking? Bills, Patriots fans seem genuinely concerned. Facts. It's only Dolphins fans. I agree. It's kind of wild to me. I can't go on Twitter once without seeing a Dolphins fan just like tweeting randomly about the Jets. Like, focus on your own team, please. Why do you keep talking about us? He gave back $35 million, committed to our Jets for at least 2, maybe 3 years. If he can help Zach become an NFL starter on his way out the door, build him a statue in front of MetLife. Yes. Yep. Do you think AR looks skinny in photos? I saw him in person. He definitely looks a little slimmed down. And Tom Brady did the same thing at the back end of his career. So, not a bad thing. You're not understanding guarantees are not paid offs till the year they play. He can restructure his contract, but you still have to pay guarantee money, or the guarantee money is still on Green Bay books. He took a $35 million pay cut. It's that simple. So the cap relief is big, right? They're taking the cap release down that they owe. The cap charges is what the big thing is. The cap charge, $8 million this year, $17 million next year, $37.5 non-guaranteed that year. Stop reading too much into it. I know you're salty, Glenn. I know you're trying to figure out something to be right and some reason to make this into a negative, but it's just not going to work, buddy. It ain't going to work. This is Aaron Rodgers took a $35 million pay cut. It's that simple. He took $35 million less. He signed a contract that said $110 million, and he said, you know what? I don't need that 35. It's that simple. Mike D's with a $10 super chat. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you big time. Great deal for the team. I'm pumped for Hard Knocks. First episode is on my birthday, August 8th. Let's go, Richie. Let's go, Mike. Happy birthday, almost. Hard Knocks premiere is going to be pretty dope. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, my friend. Big time. Everyone give my man Mike D's life some dono hype in the chat right now. This donation goes a long way to the channel. So thank you to my man Mike D. Let's go. We're at 147 likes. Could we get to 200? That would be kind of wild. Let's go. Maroon 5, Packers fan here. Listen, Jets fans, this is better than having to take on what you took originally from the trade. It's a lot better than having a quarterback making $150 million a year. Facts. And when we took on that contract, everybody was saying you're paying him all that money and you're giving the Packers all that compensation for a one-year rental. Not the case. Rodgers is staying with us for more than 3 years. Let's go. Hard Knocks or flight. It's One Jets Drive. One Jets Drive comes out August 7th, and then Hard Knocks comes out August 8th. HBO dropped episode 1 trailer. Uh-oh. Did they really? Let's go watch that. Let's go watch that. Where did they drop it? I don't see it. I don't see it. At least on Twitter. All right, you know what? You know what I want to do? Let's go to Spock Track and break down the contract. This is where we'll get the details. Wow. So this is the details right here. Here are the official details. Before we watch the Hard Knocks trailer, I know you guys are telling me where it is. Let's just look at this real quick. So, his base salary for 23 is 1.8. His cap hit 8.8. Wow. I don't think this is updated. Is this updated? Because his cap hit's not 45 next year. Because he signed a 3-year, 150 contract, 150 guaranteed total when he signed it. And they just restructured it. Yeah, this is it. So $75 million guaranteed with the Jets, 2-year deal. And then these are all option-based. So this is basically it. Wow. Wow. What more can you say? Let's see this Hard Knocks trailer already. How long is it? Is it long? I mean, I don't see it. You Stadium? Maybe? Where is this Hard Knocks trailer? Thanks for your stream. Thank you for the donation, my friend. Thank you, DFF. Appreciate you. What Arnox trailer are you guys talking about? I don't freaking see it. It's on NFL Twitter. I'm on NFL Twitter. It's not here. When did they post it? Just now? Because it's not there. Are you talking about that 8-second teaser? Oh, I got it. Finally. All right, it's Garrett Wilson versus Sauce. I got it. Here we go. Oh, wow. I said here we go, and then literally the first words out of Garrett Wilson's mouth is here we go. That's weird. I don't think I can show you guys it because I'll get flagged with copyright. But let's go watch it. So it's Sauce versus Garrett in the first clip. Love it. Love it. Sauce is like to Garrett, why are you so quick? I love it. Oh, Hard Knocks is going to be sick, man. It's going to be a completely different feeling than One Jets Drive. Damn, bro. Garrett Wilson versus Sauce Gardner. You love it. Bro, Garrett Wilson's so slippery. Yeah, that's going to be dope. That's going to be dope. So the trailer is Garrett Wilson versus Sauce. I effing love Aaron. I love him too. Twitter has hard. Yep, I saw that. I just got to watch it. Devontae Adams incoming, baby. Oh my God. If we go out there and have a magical season and then get Devontae Adams next year, it's over, bro. It's freaking over. Mukbayos! $5 super chat. Legend. Does Zach Wilson get the Daniel Jones shot when Rodgers retires? Oh no, my freaking camera died. Hold the phone. Why does my camera always do this at the wrong times? We're back. Does Zach Wilson get the Daniel Jones shot when Rodgers retires in 25, chat? Who's ready for week 1? Aaron freaking Rodgers throwing dots and beat the Bills. What do you mean by that? Does Zach Wilson get the Daniel Jones shot when Rodgers retires? What is that? What do you mean by the Daniel Jones shot? I'm not sure what you mean. But I am freaking excited to go out there and beat the Buffalo Bills week 1, Bills. That's for damn sure. Garrett Wilson's so slippery, he slips himself. It's true. Garrett looks super explosive in that clip. He's unguardable, basically. I mean, Sauce does lock him up here and there because Sauce is that good, but he's almost unguardable out there. Finally got a leader that can deliver. Facts, man. Wilson makes me nervous with how damn hard he fits with his jukes. Like, I know you're supposed to practice harder than in game, but chill out. I know what you mean. You can't ask a player to just not go hard in practice because you're worried that it's just not how it works. My man Dylan's in the chat. Dalvin Cook with a cryptic IG post right after Aaron Rodgers' restructure was announced. Let's see what that was all about. Dalvin Cook. Let's see. Ooh. Dylan might be on to something. My man Dylan. Dalvin Cook posts this right after the Aaron Rodgers. Now, this could have a significance just because Dalvin Cook is saying, hey, the Jets are freeing up cap space to go pay me. Dylan, you might be on to something, bro. Tackle position does worry me, though. I think Dwayne Brown at that left tackle spot is going to make me feel better. That's the most likely scenario. Garrett is like Diggs, but harder to tackle. He's like Devontae Adams and Diggs combined, and I feel like rock your jaw new. Practice like you play, period. Facts. This report is from Craig Carton, and I don't trust anything Craig Carton says. He said that Rodgers is going to the 49ers. He said OBJ to the Jets is a lock. Whatever he says, I just don't believe. So I hope he's right, but the source of this, don't believe it. Whoever will come out of the AFC, yeah, the Jets will definitely reserve it. Did A-Rod save us 25? Does that necessarily add to our 27? So basically, he's an 8 cap charge this year, 17 next year, 37.5 non-guaranteed in year 3. It's pretty crazy, bro. Folks, we had 176 likes. Could we get up to 200? Also, guys, we are going live on the AFC East Roundtable tonight. And we need you guys there because I'm going to let them have it tonight. I'm going to put the link in the chat so you guys can get ready. It's actually going to be live pretty soon. What time is it? Yeah, in a half hour. Holy shit. Time is flying by. AFC East Roundtable show tonight. If you want to watch me let the whole roundtable have it, click that link. That is the stream for tonight. It starts at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. How much cap space do we have now? Let me check. The Jets' estimated cap space right now is 13.3 mil. So we got some wiggle room. Richie, he added 6 mil onto his base salary. Isn't that less cap to use this year on Cook? Well, the now we can finally get an understanding of what the cap is looking like now. Now that we finally have this restructured. So basically, he's an 8.8 cap hit. That 1 million cap hit was just like a placeholder. That wasn't going to happen. So it's 8.8 this year, which results us to have 13.3 mil to play with. Monster with the $5 super chat. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Haven't kept in the loop. How are OTAs going? Hoping for a healthy Jets roster. Things are great, bro. Couldn't ask for better OTAs back in June. Now training camp's underway, and things are also doing great. So things are trending in the right direction. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, my friend. Really do appreciate it. Cutting Ashton will save 3 mil. Yeah. Is it possible we add Taylor Lewan? Probably not. Could kids go up to players to get autos? If so, I'm going to get my kid to get Sauce and A-Rod. You have to have some type of connects. I'm not really sure, though. This is why we ask you, GOAT Channel. Andre, appreciate you, bro. The total will add up to 75 mil, so 3 years is guaranteed. Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. Did Corey Davis restructure yet? That's more money to be freed up. No. Corey Davis did not restructure yet. Right now, he's actually at 11.1. The cap hits are kind of wild. Like, the biggest cap hit for the season on the Jets is C.J. Mosley at 21.4, and then Dwayne Brown's at 11.2, and then Corey Davis at 11.1, and then Lincoln Tomlinson 10, and then Zach Wilson is actually the fifth highest biggest cap charge, which is pretty wild. Wow. Things are awesome. I love this. I love every second about this. I doubt Corey's going to restructure. He could, man. That's still on the table. If we cut JFM, how much would that save us? If the Jets cut JFM, they're not smart. I mean, why would they do that? It would save nothing. JFM's a 4.1 cap hit right now. And if you cut him, you lose money by cutting JFM. Why would we cut JFM? That would not be smart. We need as many dogs on that defensive line as possible. Ashton Davis being slept on. Well, shout out to Ashton Davis. He did have the game-winning interception against Cleveland. Shout out Ashton Davis for that. Quan Alexander and Cook. Let's go. Corey Davis is going wide receiver 3 when he was number 1 going into last year before Garrett played is a luxury I was not prepared to have. Keep him coming. Let's go, baby. Quinnen re-signed. Rodgers restructured. Now it's time to bring back Quan and sign Cook. Yes, sir. Do you think Tony Adams will earn the starting safety spot? Well, he's making a strong case for it. That's for sure. He's a starter right now. I'd be shocked if Smash doesn't win it as the veteran, but Tony Adams wants to continue it, man. I'm all for it. Davis will be gone next year probably. Mosley will probably redo his deal soon or just play it out this season. Yeah, I mean, CJ Mosley's contract, he's here again next year, and the Jets could restructure it again. They have voided deals down the line for CJ already. Didn't JFM sign an extension last year also? $4 million cap hit is amazing. Jody is almost as good as Jets media. Joe Douglas is better than me, for sure. Thank you, though. JFM signed an extension not last year, 2 years ago. This is the polarity of Jets fans. Corey Davis, weak. Stipe hopping him up. Corey a beast. Y'all don't know ball. I love it. I love it. That $35 million we could get us Cook, Quan, and save the rest for extending AVT next offseason or free agents. Yeah, we do have to re-sign AVT next offseason. That's going to be the big one. I mean, if AVT is healthy all season at right guard, I mean, I don't think the Jets are going to I mean, we'll see. That's going to be curious. JFM is cuttable next offseason. Yes, he is. Corey Davis drops way too many catches, but is clutch on third downs. Facts. If you're going to talk about Corey Davis, you got to talk about the positives just as much as the negatives because he does a lot of good things, but he also does a lot of bad things. So it's like, and he's also never had a good quarterback. So I'm curious to see what he can do with Rodgers. Just wait to see him catch balls from A-Rod. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Did you see the clip of A-Rod coaching up Zach in drills today? Yes, I did. Love that. AVT is a must, 100%. Also a great blocker. Yes, sir. Corey Davis stepped up in garbage time in the fourth quarter against the Steelers and helped Zach Wilson win the game, but that's garbage time. Garbage time. Garbage time. Keep holding on to your narrative, troll Jets forever. Keep holding on to it. Crazy to see roster Mosley started with versus what he'll end with. Quinnen and Mosley are the only 2 Jet players remaining from the McCagnon era. Facts, and they're low-key 2 of the top 5 players on the team. Quinnen is the best player on the team. CJ Mosley is like the 5th best, I'd say. Top 5. Corey Davis will elevate his game from Aaron Rodgers. A great quarterback raises the morale of any wide receiver. Exactly. Exactly. The fact that we have Corey Davis as wide receiver 2 and 3 is magnificent, man. We are getting nonstop W's this offseason. I know. I'm not used to this. Q's living up to the scouting report. Yep, he's living up to the 3rd overall pick. That's for sure. Zach is baby goat. He knows ball for real. Y'all don't even wired anymore. I don't know. I should have a Shadow Realm. I should. There are some nonsense in the chat, but sometimes I let the nonsense go because that's just how people are wired. Let's go. Did we get to 200 yet? 192 likes, folks. Come on. Smash that like button. Let's get to 200 likes. Boba Jet. Let's go. I love this. First of all, excellent profile picture. Boba Fett is the man. $10 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Richie, garbage time is the stuff I see in the chat when anything Jets go live and the haters come out to troll. They watch more Jets media than their own team stuff. Let's go, Jets. Thank you, Boba. I do appreciate that, brother. I really do appreciate that. $10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, haters are going to hate. Our own fans clown our own players for some odd reason, but it is what it is. That's just the reality of it all. That's the reality of it sometimes. Boba Jet, Pedro, thank you, my friend. We appreciate you. I mean, how about Boba Jet? How about him? I want that helmet. I want that helmet. A few years ago, we were 2-14. Now look at us. After this season, it should be no more losing seasons, please. If Corey Davis bit faster, we win that Minnesota game. Man, it's clutch. Bro, that Minnesota game, Corey Davis, I wish Mike White threw it to him in the end zone instead of Berrios. Davis was so clutch this season, bro. What's Rodgers' signing bonus? It's not on Spock Track. There isn't. It's not here. So, yeah. Folks, I'm going to wrap up the show here. I'm going to be live very soon, though, on the AFC East Roundtable at 7:30. Click the link that's pinned at the top of the chat. Make sure you guys subscribe over there to the Roundtable YouTube channel. It's going to be me talking about the Aaron Rodgers restructured contract and more stuff regarding the New York Jets. And, of course, talking about the entire AFC East division as a whole. So that's going to wrap up this show, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go, Jets. This is a great, great day, great moment for the Jets to see our quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Wow. I'm still at a loss for words. The fact that he did this, $35 million pay cut to really help this team out. What more can you ask for? We hit over 200 likes as well. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys on the AFC's Roundtable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace and love. I will see you guys on the Roundtable because I'm about to bring the fire, by the way. The fire. See you then. Peace.